Hey, Marz here for another question of the month. I'm just going to get right into it because I have a lot to say about this one. This question this month is do you consider healthcare to be a human right? My direct answer is absolutely yes. I do believe that everybody should have access to healthcare. And I do believe that everybody should have access to decent healthcare, a certain standard of healthcare that says whether you pay for healthcare or whether healthcare is free, you get treated similarly. And I don't mean let's lower the quality because half our people aren't paying. I mean let's utilize the resources that are being given to us and stretch it as much as we can to accommodate a certain standard that elevates it for everyone. Sure, it's easier said than done, right? But right now, I think there's a lot of statistics that say that healthcare as a human right, even though a lot of us, we can get health care whether, we have an income or don't. Most of us can get some kind of health care, at least in New York State. However, there's still a population of people that can't. There's the homeless population who have a real big struggle with getting any kind of health care due to the fact that you have to have a permanent residence. There's, the people who are here on visas or from other countries, and they live here now, but, without certain citizenship statuses and things like that, you can't get full health care either. Statistics show that people of color do not get the same level of care that someone who is not of that population would. And I think COVID really kicked up that statistic and really kicked up the awareness of that as our healthcare providers and nurses and things like that started speaking out against the discrimination that was happening because they as people didn't believe in it, yet they're being told this patient who is not a person of color gets the ventilator because this person, well, they're on state insurance, or this person's more important because of this. And I don't feel like anyone should be able to say whose life is more important than others. So healthcare is a human right. I believe we all should be able to get the care that we deserve and need. And I say that not only for our cisgendered folks who need care and have different, health issues. In order for us to maintain our temples, we need to get checked out. We need to get, our medication and things like that. But then I'm also talking about our transgender population and all the different, sometimes there's different surgeries and medications and things like that for people who are HIV positive, right? We have special needs, as they say. So our medications cost upwards of thousands of dollars per month. And if we don't have insurance, we can't afford that livelihood. Like $5,000 for one of my 5 different medications that I take. And that's just my HIV meds. One. If I didn't have insurance, I would have to pay for that out of pocket. And sometimes, if I didn't qualify for secondary insurance, I'd be paying $150 a month just for my HIV meds. That's not including, my antidepressants, things that I'm on for ADHD. Like, it doesn't include the other little things that I'm also on that I would also have to pay for. I don't believe that anyone should have to fight for the right to live or fight for the right to get equal care. A patient is a patient, a person is a person. Their needs are their needs. Doesn't matter your color, doesn't matter your race, your ethnicity, your gender identity, your sexual orientation. None of that should matter because we are all human. And as humans, we should be allowed to maintain our temple in whatever way medically necessary. A good example too is my HIV meds. I have to stay adherent. I have to go to the doctor at least every 6 months in order for my refills to be refilled. Every time they give me 6 more refills. They won't give me any more than that because I have to be seen by a healthcare provider to be sure that my medication is actually still working, right? But if I didn't have health insurance, I wouldn't be able to afford to do that. So I think that it's really interesting to kind of think about our populations and who really has access to healthcare and who doesn't. And based on the type of healthcare that you have access to, the type of care that you then receive. Statistically, it's not even. Statistically, it's not being shown to be a human right. And I do think that needs to change. And I'm glad this question was asked. I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe. Bye, everyone.